of Samhain.
It's a Celtic word. It means the Lord of the Dead, the end of summer.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 1978 Michael Myers mask. Now this is the one that everybody's been waiting for. We knew several years ago when they got the license to do the Halloween 2 masks that eventually they were going to get the license to do the first one also. And so here it is. I guess this is going to be the flagship of the 78 line, maybe the flagship of all the Halloween masks eventually. So you know the deal with Trick or Treat Studios. I mean, before they came along, it was really hard to find a budget Michael Myers mask that looked halfway decent. And for me, I'm someone who grew up in the 1980s and 90s, and you would have never been able to find anything like this anywhere. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to review this and tell you that there are some things that I like about it and there are some things that I don't like about it. But overall, I would say I do like the mask. One thing that I really do like about this mask is that it does look like Michael Myers, and it does look like the mask from the first movie. I wouldn't say it's entirely 100% screen accurate. In fact, I think it's pretty obvious that it's not. However, it does resemble the one from the first movie, and it looks enough like it to where I think it's a pretty fair price for what you pay. Now, it is about $60, so it's a budget mask. Now, that may not be budget for everyone, but, you know, it is a $60 mask. It does come with the real hair on it. And that kind of brings me to my first issue with this mask, and the first thing that I noticed when I took it out of the bag when it arrived here. And that is the hair. I don't know what animal they took this from. Was it a camel? Is this camel hair? It might be. I don't know, but I know that if you get close enough, you can smell it. And it kind of smells like a petting zoo. And I mean, it's not overpowering. Like, you can't just walk in the room and smell it, like I said, but it's there, you know. The other issue that I have with this mask is this blue tinge that's on it. I don't know how well it's picking up on camera. I can kind of see it, but there's some blue on it, and they put it in the ears there. Some people said it's because they used a lot of blue lighting in the movie. Some people said that it's because even part of the mask was painted blue. I hadn't heard that before, but a couple people did say that to me. But, you know, in the movie you can't really tell that it's painted anything other than white. And especially me coming from the 80s, you know, long before high definition TV and that, it just looked like the white mask in the background. You couldn't even really see the hair that well. So it was just the white that was staring at you. You didn't really pick up subtle things like does it have the little blue on it or not. But I really don't remember seeing it. So anyway, I just really don't understand the blue that much, but it doesn't ruin it by any means. I mean, I really like the mask otherwise, and it looks pretty scary. It's just, my other mask has weathering on it, and it's just like a gray weathering. I don't know why they didn't just do that instead. But overall, I do like the paint job on mine. Now, I've seen a few of them. A few people got theirs from Spirit Halloween and other places, and I thought maybe theirs were a little almost featureless. Like they were just almost painted a solid white with almost no weathering or no definition whatsoever, just the shape of the mask. Thankfully mine didn't come like that. And the lighting really does make a difference. Watch this. See, if you put a light on it, it almost becomes a different mask. You know, all those features just kind of disappear. And that kind of tells you how important lighting is. And in the first movie, obviously, they had a whole production crew to sit there and work out all the lighting and get it exactly right. And if you saw it without the lighting on it, it wasn't quite as scary looking. And the shots that they did show of it in the day were usually from a distance, or they were really quick to where you couldn't make it out too much. So all the shots you really see of the mask in the movie are when the lights are out and, you know, it's dark outside. So that's kind of important to understand too, because even some of the more expensive masks that I've seen, like the independent ones, I don't think a lot of those look really good when the lights are aimed right on them too. I mean, lighting is really important for this mask. So when you work out the lighting, this mask can actually be pretty frightening. And I have it a little bit lighter in here, but I do feel it looks the best under an overhead light. And I have a red spotlight in the background just so you can kind of make out the hairline. Because I think it looks good on a black background too. I don't think it looks quite as good on a white background. Okay, now the last issue with this, and this was, I guess, more of an issue with other people than me, but a lot of people had an issue with the size on this. Now my head is about between 22 and 23 inches, so this mask is kind of a big mask, but it's not impossible to wear. In my case, I'm going to have to get some Velcro to kind of make the neck go around better, but other than that, I don't really feel that it's too big on me. And you can check out my other video that I got up where I'm wearing the coveralls and the whole costume, and you can see for yourself. Again, I don't have a big head, and I don't feel the size is really an issue. But I'm going to do a size comparison here with another mask in a second. I'll show you how big it is. So just to give a little bit of a size comparison here, this is my H2 economy mask, which has actually served me very well for about the past 6 years. I think I got it in 2013. And ever since I had it, I've really liked it a lot. I've worn it every year, and trick-or-treaters definitely think twice before walking up to the house. Now before that, I had a paper magic mask, and nobody was afraid of that. They were like more curious about it than anything, but once I got that mask on the right there, they were definitely a little more reluctant to come up to the house to get candy. And I even heard people walking past saying, wow, that's the authentic Michael Myers over there. We better not go over there. And they would say to their kids, hey, look, the real Michael Myers is over there. You know, I could hear people yelling across the street and everything. And that's the response that I was looking for. So, yeah, the one on the right has always served me well. And I mean, I think I paid $25-30 for it. I mean, and it was a real good deal, but it fits me pretty good. It's not too snug. It's not right up against me, but it fits on no problem. Now the one on the left is a little bit bigger, obviously, and that one does fit me a little bit bigger, but honestly, even having a head that's about 22.5 inches, you know, somewhere in between 22 and 23 inches, I don't have a problem wearing it. I just have to Velcro the neck to get it to sit back a little bit better. But other than that, I don't really have an issue with it, with the size at all. And I saw that 2018 at Spirit Halloween, and that one I wouldn't even try on. It almost looked like a kid's mask. It was so small. It probably would have fit me okay. That one probably would have fit me like a glove, but I just really didn't feel like trying it on. Maybe I'll try one on before the season's over, because I kind of like to get that mask too. But I got to find a good copy of it. The two that they had at Spirit Halloween by me weren't that good. Anyway, this just kind of gives you a size comparison. The new H1 mask is bigger, but I don't think it should be too big for most people. You might have to wear a hat with it or something, or a beanie or something, or maybe put something up inside it. I don't know, but it's not too big for me. And I'm wearing it in the other video that I have my coveralls on in, so you can go check it out there and see how it fits. I think it fits okay. Just the neck, I got a Velcro, like I said. So overall, yeah, I really like the mask a lot. There was only a couple things about it that I had issues with, but they're really minor issues, and I just love it overall. I couldn't have asked for better for this price. It's what I wanted. It's what I've been waiting for, well, pretty much my whole life. So this is it. I'm very happy with it. And by the way, I just wanted to mention that I did get this from Lord Grimley's Manor. I paid absolutely nothing for shipping. I got it for $59.95, I think. Yeah, $59.95, and it got here within 3 days. I mean, I ordered it on Friday, and it was in my hands by Wednesday, the following Wednesday. And, you know, because Saturday and Sunday are not business days, so it took really basically 3 days to get it in my hand, all the way from Louisiana, and that's just free shipping, just ground. I actually ordered an H3 skull from them last year, and same experience. I got a really good copy, and I got it here before it was even supposed to be here, despite the fact that they're on the other side of the country. So I got nothing but good to say about Lord Grimley's Manor. I'll keep doing business with them. So in conclusion, yeah, I love the mask. Love pretty much everything about it. Just only those two minor issues. Highly recommend it. You might have to visit a few different stores before you find the one that you really like. But once you do, you'll know it, and you'll be happy. So if you have any other questions or comments, please leave them below there. I'll answer them as soon as I can. This is Samhain asking you to hit that subscribe button. I'll have a lot more videos in the future, a lot more Halloween masks and other cool stuff to review. All about the Festival of Samhain, aka All Hallows Eve, aka Halloween. See you guys soon.